Hi there, welcome to Canna Chronicles, where we talk about all things cannabis accounting related. I am your host, Leonie. I have over 15 years of experience in accounting, and I am the owner of Kingdom Finance, which is an accounting firm with a focus in the cannabis industry. Today, we're going to talk about using non-cannabis divisions as a tax strategy. To illustrate our point, we will talk about the Harborside case. Harborside is a California-based dispensary, and because it is a dispensary, it falls under the 280E tax rule, which disallow business-related deductions or credits. So as a strategy, Harborside decided to use non-cannabis division, which will allow them to deduct all business-related expenses. However, the tax court decided that Harborside non-cannabis division was subject to 280E. So note that separately the business argument depends heavily on the fact and circumstances in practice. So let's see what were the circumstances in the Harborside case. As a review of the 280E rule, there is no deduction allowed for regular business expenses because of the Controlled Substance Act. So Harborside case is stacked as follows. They have the regular dispensary, but they also have non-cannabis division. They had products that they were selling and also services. However, in the case of Harborside, they could not show that those divisions were separate and accounted separately. Meaning, the degree of interrelationship, the same employee were doing the cannabis and non-cannabis division, that was combined. Then the holistic service pricing was unclear. It was tied to the dispensary. So it was really hard for them to decide that the non-cannabis division was separate. Also, in terms of revenue, 99% of the revenue was coming from the dispensary for all the 5 years that they were in business. So the US tax decided to take the position that the cannabis and non-cannabis division were all under one trade. So for the tax returns for all those years since inception, they decided no, they will not take business expense as a deduction. So based on the fact that they were sole trade, they will lose all their tax deduction. So as a warning, please, just because you have two separate divisions doesn't necessarily mean that they will be treated separately. You have to take into account how it works on a regular basis. The activity of the non-cannabis division should be sizable. It should be profitable, and it also be accounted separately. Non-cannabis service cannabis businesses can be subject to 280E. So I just want you to be mindful, just because you have two separate businesses doesn't mean they're going to be treated differently. As a CEO, I would encourage you to ask your bookkeeper or accountant about how to apply the 280E. Just ask who is reviewing your bookkeeping works before it goes to the tax preparer. The Harborside case happened because Harborside filed the taxes, and then they went back and amended those taxes. But the amended taxes was not even done properly because they did not use a cannabis accountant. What we offer at Kingdom Finance is that it's a one-stop shop. We help the CEOs to apply 280E properly and to minimize the taxes by doing it the right way in the first place. Also, we provide management analysis tools to help make better business decisions. We can be reached at www.queendom.finance. I want to make clear that what I'm telling you is not to avoid penalties under the US tax law. What I'm telling you is how to use 280 laws and do the best you can do within the law and minimize your taxable income. So let's talk. I would encourage you to scan this barcode and let's connect. If for whatever reason I'm not a right fit for you, I will direct you to one of our specifically cannabis trained professionals. I am part of a network, and if for whatever reason I'm not a right fit, like I said, I will refer you to someone that can help you. I would like to end in the words of Maya Angelou. It's like, do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. Let me know in the comment section what you want us to talk about in the next video. Thank you. Au revoir.